Welcome back, folks. Gonna slide into more Gran Turismo. Get the VR up and running. Speaking of VR, we're gonna jump into the TVR here. Tuscan Speed 6. I drove it once. I do believe it was not in VR. Excuse me. And way back before they updated the driving physics to what they are now. So, hoping it handles a little bit more respectably. Nice looking car, I'll tell you that. Man, what a nice looking car. Get these VR goggles cleaned up here. Should have did that before I started my stream. Oh well, it's always nice to have nice, real fresh on the face. Man, catching a cold. Let's mute my TV here. I think I'm good. I'm good. Still needs a little bit around the edges. Okay. Worst thing about them is they get all friggin' condensated with sweat. Oh, that's nice and clear, yep. Now let's get them centered on my head here. Oh wow, that's the clearest they've been in a minute. What do you got going on here? No, I don't want to set play area again. Alright. So, let's take a look at what we got here. Stock suspension, do I have? No, okay. Now let's at least go with some sports soft to see how it handles. I did weight reduce it. How much? Just stage 1? Okay. Stiffen it a little bit. Nice. Put the power to the ground. Speaking of which, it's got brakes in it. quicker shifts, brake balance. Run with that for now. So it's a little bit more powerful, a little bit lighter. I do want to go and see what it weighs in at stock. European, aren't they? Could be wrong. TVR. Oh, we must get that out of the fucking the loony bin. Let's go see how much it costs. This is to sell. Huh. Interesting. I must be too stoned to see it in the fucking brand central or something. Yep. Oh well. No big deal. No big deal. Let's take it for a rip. When I say take it for a rip, I'm talking... Oh, that's my daughter's friggin' headphones. I had them on my lap there for a second. Hum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Let's take it here. Not good enough. Gotta put my music on. Man, it's quiet. No. Excuse me. Whoops. Fuck. Oh well. All right. Let's see how this goes. Where's this from? Fucking dummy. Fucking nice car, man. I don't know, it's not terrible, I guess. Fun car to drive, I'll tell you that much. Hard as fuck to hold on to, though. ready for it that time. A little too fast. Good save. Just playing fucking catch up in the corner. Zoned in a little too much, that's all. Fastest lap yet. See, I didn't think that was first. Third or fourth right now, I can't remember. Fourth, perfect. Oh, again. That was a little worse that time though. Oh man, blistering lap. course that would happen. That's what I get for taking a spot that's not technically mine, though. Position in the track. He definitely had that inside corner compared to me. Ooh, here we go. Let's go. Oh, why'd I do that? Psyched out. That was my fault. But I could have passed him right there had I not done that. Race is getting close to an end. those rotors are red on his car. Oh no! That sucks. Still at least one more lap. There it is. Oh no. There we go. Pretty sure. I just had another fastest lap at the very end there, maybe? Maybe not. Three-star for 76 kilometers. Fuck off. Ugh. That was fun. Just trying to get death before decap in here. What a hard car to fucking hold on to though, man. Take it in the last lap and a half, 2 laps. I think the only thing that would make it better. There he is. Hey Zeus.
What's up?
Oh, I just got done running the TVR for the first time in forever. I put sports tires on it and whatnot, and man, oh man. 15 laps took me to the last lap and a half to get past the Bugatti in first. Pushing so hard, kept slipping. Little slips. Why do you sound so far away?
I don't know. I'm right here, so.
Oh man. Yep. So I've got brakes, exhaust, and whatnot, everything that I listed off earlier. And then I went and bought the brake balance and body rigidity, just to stiffen it up a little bit. I didn't know this, but I had stage 1 weight reduction too. Nothing crazy. It's like 200 or 300 pounds, something like that, difference. But this is all stuff that I bought when I got the car fucking like 6 or 8 months ago. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't driven this car since before I had VR, and I got VR how long ago now? Just about when my fucking wheel shut down. It's been close to 6 or 8 months. Oh, fuck, I gotta...
You need to get your shit back together with that wheel.
Yeah, I just gotta plug it into the fucking PC and set it all up. I gotta make it look kinda legit though, so it doesn't look like shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My screen on my PC's all cracked. Yeah, to get up to fucking 10th places, I'm on lap 1 right here watching the fucking replay. No, lap 2. And I made 10th. Halfway through lap 2. But to get first, man, whoo! Weighs in at 4'11", 2,200 pounds. And it's very, very front heavy, where if you jam the brakes, your rear tires lock, which is where I think a lot of losing control in that car comes from. Yeah, people are locking the brakes, and I get it. You come in heavy hot, but half brake, 3/4 brake was like my most optimal brake point.
Yeah.
It slowed me down really fast, and
stock, like in real life, never came with ABS.
no, it didn't. It had no ABS.
It's a European Viper, essentially.
Pretty much. So TVR is not a brand or what?
It's up in the air right now.
Well, it's not in Brand Central. It's European, right? I keep fucking checking in Europe, and yeah, nope. I got a 3-star for 76 kilometers. Imagine. 5 grand, 5 bars, 6 bars, and 2 vehicles. I got a BRZ. No, I got another Alpine. Ooh. Fun little car.
Alpine, yeah, they're good.
First MR car that I actually really liked. And I think it's because it's balanced. Like it is really balanced. You can push it a lot harder in the corners than a lot of like Ferraris, fucking Lambos, shit like that. Like, and I'm talking rear wheel drive Lambos.
Yeah. The old ones.
Yeah. Did you look at the photos that I uploaded of my Grimberghini?
Yeah.
On the fucking chat
Not on
and
the
chew.
network. I just
Can you?
just what you
Yeah.
sent me.
Okay. Can you look them up?
on,
Because I think for some reason they uploaded blurry to Facebook, and if they did, I'm gonna have to go in and take other pictures. I had to laugh though. I was sitting there doing it all with skulls and Grim Reaper shit, and then I was like, "Wait a
It
minute."
looks like the fucking bull is running down the fucking.
I know, I know. I made it that way purposely, and it took me
kind of
so
thought
long.
so.
It made it. I took so long to sit there. There's like the bottom of it is one large decal, like all of the really large skulls, and then I had to use 4 or 5 other skull designs from the same guy and enlarge and flip and rotate and just literally flip horizontally to get them to match a different way, right? Oh man, I'm sitting here. All right, there we go. And then as I'm doing the Grim Reaper on it, and I was like, Lamborghini. I was like, wait a minute, Grimberghini. Fuck yeah. Oh, shit.
I'm looking to win this fucking week, apparently.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm sitting at 5.
There you go.
And no one else has. There's a 4.
I'm going to unlike yours. I think I liked yours, and I think I might have liked one of somebody else's.
Yeah, I liked one of someone else's just because that's the rules they have now. You have to
Oh, you're
upload as many
playing.
as you
Yeah,
upload.
you're a dick. Oh, if that's the case, so I've got to at least like maybe one more, maybe 2. I don't know. I can't remember if I like 1 or 2. I'll have to go back and take a
Well,
look
no,
here.
it's as you upload.
Yeah, I've got 3 in there of just
okay.
this car. I have the side view, the rear
You got the
view.
Alpine here and shit? Is that what you're talking about?
Huh? No. I'm talking about to the Lambo competition. Because Meagley or whatever the fuck his name is,
Yeah.
he open mouth like exasperated reacted to the rear end of the car, but when I clicked on the photo, the Grim Reaper itself
He
looks.
always just usually does a caring.
No, I know, but the Grim Reaper itself is distorted. It says Grimberghini on the license plate. You can see that clear as day, but the Grim Reaper, when I look at it on my phone, is all blurry. And if that's the case, I got to go somewhere else and take a better picture of the ass end of the car. Not in fucking VR, because I did that in VR, and it, for whatever reason, I sent it to you, and they look fine. Do they not? Like clear?
Double check now. Looking at this one.
But it's blurry on Facebook, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, the ones you sent me through the messenger are more clear.
That's fucking weird. Now I wonder if I took screenshots of those because it'd be a different picture. You know what I mean? It's my phone's picture quality. Go in, look at the photo because it's crystal clear on my phone. It's sent to you crystal clear in Messenger.
screenshot and then how you download.
Well, the photo from PS Plus or PS app would be fucking a different file type potentially too. So Lamborghini. Now it's weird because when I'm looking at it here, man, we gotta get a lobby up so I can pull this car out. The license plate in the photo that I took, I had to take a decal and put it over top of lamb, but I had to take and match the gray color of the fucking bumper plate itself. So in doing so, it's like a gray. So you know how many fucking grays there are. I had to go so light compared to what the bumper is to get it to come out plain in the photo. But I was just sitting there watching it in the garage cycle around, and it showed the plate, and it showed where Grim is super light gray. But in the photos that I was taking, it was the same color, like the whole license plate was the same color.
Also, too, depends on the lighting.
I had the sun, yeah, but I had this, I had the sun glaring right straight at it in one of the VR fucking showrooms, and I was like squatted down low, like with the camera, you can literally press L3 and you'll get lower, R3 will raise. I was squatted down low, like level with the car. Yeah. And when I say bright, I'm talking like the sun it comes from the back passenger side. So it lights up the whole ass into the car, the whole passenger side of the car.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite schemes because it shows off the entire paint job very well if you take it from that angle.
Just rotate the car.
Yeah. You can't rotate the car. The car's in position.
Oh.
That I know of. I haven't looked at the control scheme, actually. VR showroom. Change viewpoint, change viewpoint. Change lighting.
Change the viewpoint.
Interior, rotate camera, move camera, lower view, raise view.
There you go.
Well, I can move around the car, but I can't spin the car. I knew I could move around the car. Because I don't.
It's the spinning around the car you want, because then you can move the lighting. But if you can move the lighting, then
no, you can't move the lighting. And then when you go into garages, you get garage lighting that trumps fucking sunlight and shit like that. You can change the day cycle 3 cycles, and you can go interior view. Actually, that was one of the fucking... Everybody's going to sit there. I'm surprised my interior view is not getting more likes because it's so abstract to have it as the cover photo. You know what I mean? The steering wheel of a Lamborghini. I thought it would get more likes than this meekly. His name's going to be Andy.
Andrew Meagley?
Alright, what are we racing? I got approximately an hour. And then I gotta go get my daughter, and then I gotta go change the rear brakes of my truck finally, because they're metal on metal.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere. Get out of here, dog. Get out of here, man. I don't go anywhere other than drive her back and forth to daycare and school kind of thing. Yeah. But I wouldn't mind taking her somewhere outside of the playground that's 2-minute walk away.
Sure where the rest of the area is.
It's convenient like that. Like I said, I got a school, not the school she's in, but a school, 2-minute walk away.
Yep.
I bought 2 more Jeep Willys the other day because they're inexpensive. Well, I got one done up as the Jeep Wrangler fucking edition, but I figured I'll do another one similar to that, not engine swapped, and then a stock one.
Yep. Well, that's what I do with a bunch of mine. You gotta have one in stock trim, have one in this fucking trim, one in this trim, one in this trim.
Let's do another rear-wheel drive rally race. Haven't done one of those in a while. As I look through my cars to see which car I would like to use. What's your horsepower take on something like that?
I don't know.
Or are you gonna go straight up fucking Charger versus fucking... What was it? Charger versus Challenger? Thought we did a Mopar off.
What, yesterday? Maybe. That was a Viper.
No, I'm talking about the last time we did rally racing on, I think it was windmills. Let's go in the snow. Let's go to Lake Louise. Lake Louise.
Lewis?
Maybe it was my Super B. Because they were fairly stock, if not completely stock. Although it only weighing 2,500 pounds makes me think that it's weight reduced.
Might have played with it since we used it last.
No, it might have been my Challenger versus your fucking Duke's Charger, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I'm 425 at 3,800, and I think that's very similar stock. And I haven't used my Hellcat and fucking A Dog's Age is so far down on my list. It's like, wow. My Integra. At one point, I used fucking 4C Group 3 car, road car. Here's the Mini Cooper you designed for me.
That was a while ago.
That was when the game first came out. Yeah, Super B stock weight is 3,380. I do have a stock one. And one of the PRT guys, he put on Facebook, blah, 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 something about when he's breaking his nose is diving, any suggestions? Like, yeah, man, raise your compression up a little bit.
The myth, the legend back in action, Johnny Highway.
Oh shit, there's Vision for the first time, and I've been streaming for a couple weeks. Slacker. Love the intro though, Vision. Love the intro. Let me read that back to you. Well, well, it's the man, the myth, the legend back in action, Johnny Highway. Shit. You know they're a regular win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to get my
Yeah.
life a little bit more organized. My daughter is kind of big priority at the moment, so streaming when I can as opposed to all the time. I mean, I can mostly during the day, but I have also got to do adult responsibilities through the day, like make sure the fucking laundry's done now and shit.
Yep.
That's good to hear. Priorities first, of course.
Oh, absolutely, bro, absolutely. Did you see any of my fucking Hiace?
Your what?
The new fucking Toyota Hiace van. Did you see any of that content?
Nope.
Oh man.
Not of yours anyway. I've seen it. I've already gotten it.
1232 horsepower, 2862. Check this shit out, man. I raced pro mode here. And talk about a fucking wicked fucking drive, man. 1300 horsepower damn near in the snow. Woo! But I got it tuned perfectly. I just whip something at it and it fucking works, man. Fifth gear, I can fucking pin it from almost a stop. And it'll move. Like roast the tires. Everybody's that keeps asking me if you can drift. I think I'm gonna start taking rear wheel drives in the snow. I'm serious, man. I am fucking wicked at drifting in the snow. And I think that's got to do with some of my real life experience. I can drift a little bit in the dirt. I've never really sent it on pave. Wet pave, yeah, a little bit, but that's coming out of like slow corners in the streets.
Yep.
Hey, this is gonna be fun. Let's give it a shot of gas. Whee! Bra 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 bra. Straighten out and keep going. I can remember the first truck that I got, the first Ram that I got. There's a Honda Civic driving around down in Nova Scotia. Me and him we went around a loop. And I'm talking like it was a good 3 or 4 kilometer loop in one of the small cities that's in the city, like outskirts city kind of thing. And they're like, man, that's a nice truck. I was like, yeah, want to go again? They're like, yeah. And we literally went around out onto the highway, come back in the same exit that I caught up to them on. Like, I met them on the highway, and then they just followed me. And every corner out of red lights that I took, the pavement was super wet. But every corner that I come out of, I was stomping it at the red lights, and they were having a fucking blast with it, and so was I.
Woohoo.
You want to be in a way higher gear than whatever you're in. If you're in second, you want it in third or fourth.
I've only got 4.
Well, there you go. And you only want like half throttle most of the time until you're in the straightaways. I promise. Until you get used to this. Oh, shit. The amount of times I did that in the race, like 360 not on purpose, but do a 360, get right back into the drift and keep going.
Yeah.
I'm in 5th gear right now, like just In and out of the throttle.
Woo! Hi.
This is me to the floor. I'll catch you. Don't worry. Here we go. Getting traction. Oh, that was my fault. I was trying to come in hot, close to you. I was way behind you. Trying to be brave. So what's that got for power and it then?
Not all of it, that's for sure.
No, I know that. I couldn't sit here and race this against you anyway. Once I get past you. When it kicks out sideways a little bit more than you want it to, immediately just off the gas. A lot of catching it back in the snow is off throttle.
Woohoo! Hi.
Hi. Just drifting a fucking van is so weird. You want me to send it, Vision? I'll see if I can do a fucking 360 entry into the corner at the end of the straight. I did it once perfectly in the race. When I was racing computers, that is. With the van, it's hard though, because it's rear-wheel drive. You gotta do it like... Oh, there it is.
Oh, baby. That was smooth.
Wasn't it, Vision? Not only was that smooth, but I've been going smooth since the 360 entry. Oh no, I'm in his way.
No, you're not.
Not no more. I woke up today and get into my van. I chose the number all of them for horsepower. Learning the flow of the course is big too.
Woo, shit.
Whipped it, and then he nay-nayed. Go that way. Alright. That's gonna not have this many horsepower. So if I go...
I'm 490.02 pp, so 401 horsepower, 3,549 pounds.
How many horsepowers? All of them, he says?
401.
How much do you weigh?
3549.
I don't have snow tires on this car. You mean I don't have snow tires in this car?
I have intake and exhaust only on this thing. Everything else is stock. So
Yep.
Yeah.
I just threw the power restrictor on this to come down to a similar horsepower. Oh, that looks fucking sick with fucking studded tires on it, though. Sitting here in the fucking pit, man.
Oh yeah, mine does too.
All right.
Screenshot of that.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn my fan on here, so my VR is gonna kick out, my camera and all that. Give me 2 seconds here, folks. Oh, turn my fan on before the heat gets to me. Turn my heat off because fuck, it's that time of year. Heat in the morning, AC in the afternoon.
So that lap where I just smoked you and got you out of my way.
Yeah, was your fastest?
Yeah, to 2:14.2.
Okay, we'll stop spinning out.
Huh.
You laugh, but it's possible. You just get it easier on the throttle.
One spin out, and I barely tapped the wall at that on the 360.
You gotta be off throttle for sure before most of the corners. Easy throttle through the corners, like. And a lot of wiggle steering wheel.
A 214 isn't bad, I know that.
My best is a 220 on my fucking, whatchamacallit?
With the van?
I'm 3,800 pounds at 380 horsepower. I'll give you some power and weight advantage.
Hey, Mr. Mopar.
It was a lot easier to hold on to, that's for sure. I'm serious, man. I can start off from a dead stop and within 2 seconds I'm fucking full throttle. Like roasting tires in 5th gear.
Yeah.
I gotta actually downshift in this to get a little bit of torque when I'm going slower. Well, you ain't gonna like me then. Although outlaps are always false too, right?
Yep. You never get a good read off them. Here.
Thing with snow racing is if you can hear your tires roasting, ease off just a little, spin them. But if they're fucking like,
Spinning?
yeah, ease off the throttle or shift gears. Or both. It's good to spin, but it's terrible to roast.
Thanks for the pro tip.
Ugh. Oh man. It might be course experience.
Probably.
Although for some reason I'm 2.5 seconds back at first split right now. I don't feel like I did anything really different.
Yeah.
And another 1.2 there.
Other thing too, what transmission do you have in that?
What do you mean? I got a 4-speed. Which means it's got to be stock. Yeah, everything in this is stock.
Yeah. Usually if it were stock, you don't have to come that far down with power and fuckery.
Where are you at?
Coming around.
Fuck you mean can't upload? So you're telling me I can't fucking... Oh, I gotta delete something.
Lost it all right there.
Saint that. Wee. Wee. Oh, you fucking would, you stupid phone.
Ah, shit, there it goes.
Of course
Fuck.
it would swap my frickin'... Okay, next song. Not really listening to that one again. It was almost over. Well, because I've got different alarms set up with different Spotify fucking songs, it jumps in different playlists sometimes.
Yep.
It's not this playlist that I was just listening to, so... You in front of me or behind me?
Behind you. I foobarred a little bit, so...
So use that bump right there as you're turning for the corner. Like, that's where you should start your turning. That makes sense.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
And then adjust your brake gas for the corner accordingly. And that's like almost all cars. And I say that because I usually, if I'm going to do a 360, it's by the time I'm at the top of that, I want to be almost fully around again. That little hump that's there.
Yep.
Like a lot of this course, I'm only half throttle. The big straightaways, yep, I'll go full throttle. But all this drifting, man, I swear, half throttle, it kicks out really easy, and half throttle, like, just holds it there. And then you just play with the steering wheel. Maybe shift gears for something like, something like this. 2, if you put it right sideways like I just did. And then big straightaways, fucking send it. But the snow drive and rear wheel drive really is like gotta figure it out because of their specific fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Driving physics.
Yep.
You're better off maintaining control than racing in the snow because, believe it or not, you'll go faster just by maintaining control. Mr. Customized helmet.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you get jealous of mine, or is that already done?
No, it's mine.
No, I know, but did you get jealous of mine and do that, or was it already done?
No, mine's from sport.
Okay. I've noticed
Mine's
it a few
old,
times.
old,
I just
old.
never said anything, but since we're slowly drifting,
Yahoo! Fuck.
less throttle, less counter steer. And I know you've got all kinds of years experience in Gran Turismo and whatnot, but just watching what you were doing there, how your ass end was back and forth as much as it was.
Yeah, I just wasn't really paying attention in the corner.
Ooh, I looked in my passenger mirror to see where you were, and you were in my passenger mirror.
Like, hello!
Yeah. And because I looked over, I was like, oh shit, he's right there, and I got distracted. I was like, yeah, that looks cool. Oh shit. A little too hot.
Fucker, get back.
I should have let off the throttle a little bit. I was like, can I send this? It feels good. No, I should have. I had it right to the floor, and I should have. As soon as I got to the apex, I should have lifted.
Yep.
Actually, I find a lot of rally mistakes are you're giving it too much throttle when you should have lifted. And that's literally me with fucking WRC, like all the thousands of hours I put into that shit. When you're rallying, it's better to lift off just a little bit because you'll get traction in the all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, front. It'll give you traction, and 99% of the time, that's what you need to fix your mistakes. Is a little bit more traction. Like that drift back there was fucking butter. I watched it the whole your ass end never wiggled once. It was butter. That's the thing with slow drifting like we're doing. It's not like big drifting where you need a lot of steering input and a lot of throttle. Well, that was a 210 for me. Must be something similar for you, was it?
My best is a 209.4, and that was on lap 4. That was just a 209.9, so.
Okay, well, when I ran to 202, I had like 30 more horsepower than what I do now. And then when I do stuff like this, I'm braking while drifting.
Yeah, I see your lights. Shit.
I need a drink of water. And then if we're going to race, we got to go because I got to leave in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Start her up now. We got 5 laps.
Did you hear me honk?
Nope.
Oh, you weren't close enough.
Short stream today.
Yeah, I might do a couple hours after my kid goes to bed there, Vision. I didn't even hear the beep, I just watched you lurch. Mind you, I got music going, I've got your voice prioritized because I couldn't hear you earlier, but I can hear you loud and clear now. Look at you and your side exit fucking drag car exhaust.
Okay, bet.
The only reason that's all that's done to this car is I just wanted to make it sound fucking wicked, and it does.
Maybe that's why I missed the beep for the race then, because your exhaust was too loud.
Oh, shitty. Hi.
Hi. Too fast. You're going too fast.
Oh, fucker. There it is.
Oh, it didn't spin quite. You didn't fast enough. I forgot to counter steer. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, when you do a 360, you got to turn into it, then you got to counter steer for a little bit, then you got to turn back into it to get the front end to swing, and then you got to counter steer again. It's a 4 steering input with a rear wheel drive. It's only 2 with the fucking all wheel drive. Turn into it, pin it.
2.
Yeah, turn into it, pin it. When you get around 360, counter steer. But with a rear wheel drive, when you're reverse, you have to counter steer to get your front end to swing. Then you gotta turn into it again to slow your front end down, and then you gotta counter steer when your ass end steps out. It's a fucking dance to do a 360 in a rear wheel drive. It really is. Oh shit. You're lucky I'm fast on the brakes. Ooh, going ghost. Easy there, Danny Phantom.
Yeah.
Ah, you lost it. Oh, my turn. Took that right-hander nice, and I wanted to took the left-hander really nice. I wanted to swing it hard for the right-hander, and I fucked it up.
I am thinking you're just trying to be flashy.
Well, I was kind of trying to be. Here, I'll get flashy here. It's one of the coolest ways to use the brakes. What were you gonna say?
I just had heard that. Hit your wall.
I tapped it. Wasn't anything crazy.
Shit!
Get her sideways or you're not making it.
Gotta try and drive it.
A lot of back and forth on that lap.
Hold on to it.
Coming back for this corner. Coming back for this corner. Ah! You being in my space made it so I couldn't keep it full throttle. But I probably, had you not been there, I probably would have hit this straightaway faster than you. Just because I had that momentum going into it.
Yep. Oh shit. Get off the wall.
How you managed to swing it back and forth like that and then take off on me again, I don't know, but whatever.
Hello.
Goodbye. You come through there nice and quick. See you creeping. Sniffing my exhaustular fumes.
Just trying to get back into your personal space again.
I saw that.
Ah, shit.
Ah, shit, and I look over my right shoulder and you're right there in my window.
I just went wide.
You tried to hit me. That wasn't a bad race. Your lap time couldn't have been terrible.
Oh, fuck. If I hadn't have fucked up that last lap and kept it tight, I probably would have had fastest.
There you go. What was fastest?
You were at
I had a 208.
but I was almost 3 seconds ahead.
Well, it's
There
the
you go.
man, the myth, the legend back in action, Johnny Highway. That was smooth. Thanks for the pro tip. Short stream today. Okay, back.
Replay options. Save that. There's a couple of really nice.
Nice drifties.
Yeah.
The twin orange cars.
Yeah, if you're running a 208, you're not very far off of just a little bit more practice and fucking throttle control. That's all that is.
That's what I mean. Like, you're a 208.6. I was a 209.1.
And I ran a 202 fucking super perfect, no mistake. Like, drifts were
Yeah.
perfect.
And that was with the 30 more horsepower, too, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I dropped down to 348.
I think these two are always closely matched. Because I think on pavement, I can get you in the corners with this car.
On pavement, I would have to run normal horsepower, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think we've run them before, because seeing the double orange like this is kind of familiar.
I would just rather run a really, really fucking close race than... You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just fun to get the different cars.
Yep. Yep. Well, like I said, man, that van...
I've got a couple of them. I think I bought like two just for the engine swap option.
You want to really test your patience? Get into that van at 1,300 horsepower to 1,232, I think. It's 1,262 or something.
Yeah.
And take it here. And...
Oh, I know. People have been saying that online. It's just crazy.
I haven't put paved tires on it yet. It's a drift van. It's very front heavy. It's very...
What was that one that I found that I wanted to do the other day? That was just like, what? You put this motor in this? It was something stupid.
I don't know. I saw, I don't know if it was Reddit or Facebook, but it was a post where they had the car and what engine was available for... But it was the car and what engine was available. And then there was some cars where it showed two engines, and one was in the top left, one was in the top right. But it showed what engine gave what, came from what vehicle, like all those stats. But it was...
So they went farther than that website does. In detail.
Yeah, like, but it was in-game. Like, it was a screenshot of in-game. I don't know where. Maybe it's in the garage under a new tab or something. Button prompt. Tuning parts. So when you go into the engine, you know how it shows the engine, the price, and all the rundown? That's what was showing up in the fucking screenshot. And it was like in-game. It was weird.
Like
if you...
engine swap.
Yeah, if you go to tuning parts in your garage and then you press X on the engine and it shows, maybe engine swap, yeah. Maybe that's where I was seeing it.
Yeah, with the cars that have two options, maybe that's why now.
Challenger can get an engine swap, can it not? I'll just go into the page. No, because when you go to engine swap, it pulls up the Hellcat Charger at the bottom, and then it shows you what it's going to do to it. But this was literally...
But
it was...
You have to find one that has two motors, because it's not every one that has... That's
but
what I mean. Some cars have...
But the single motor...
It'll show you how it changes the single motor.
I know, but the single motor was also showing the same stats. Like, it was the motor... So, this here shows, when I hover over the Hellcat for the Challenger, it shows all of the stats that it's going to do, like the displacement, the weight, the power, all that shit, how much it changes drastically, right? That's not the stuff that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the actual write-up of the engine itself was on the screen, even when it was just the single engine. I wish I would have I wouldn't screenshot a post, but I wish I would have at this point to show you what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like they were in the garage and they were able to pick the car and then see what options are available for the car. It was weird. Almost like at a dealership buying a car. Do you want this engine or this engine? These are the like that was
Yeah.
that was how it was presented on screen. It was weird. But yeah, folks, I'm gonna slide off. I gotta go grab my daughter and change the brakes in my truck and whatnot. So smack that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. All this jibber jabber that I'm going on about, maybe I'll figure it out somehow and show you on stream at some point.
GG's.
Yeah, thanks, Vision. Maybe till later on tonight. Who knows? If I'm not on this, I might go fishing with Demon. We'll see. Till then, like, subscribe. Peace out.